I just got back from watching Curry Barker's Obsession, and I love this one, so let's talk about it. I'm not going to be able to do it without talking spoilers, so this is your spoiler warning. It's been such a long time since I've gone to the theaters and have felt genuinely scared and creeped out from a horror movie. I first and foremost want to say justice for our girl Sarah. She did not deserve anything of what happens to her in this movie. She deserved better than Bear, and she certainly deserved better than what she got, but let's get into it. There's a really interesting tightrope that Curry Barker is walking here between the horror and the comedy aspects of the film, but also with Bear's character, the choice that he makes to get what he wants. He makes a decision that is not only awful for Nikki, but takes away her agency at the same time. He wants a version of Nikki, he wants to control Nikki, and he realizes that he's in the shit and he did something that he shouldn't have. He goes to call the customer service number, and what does he do? He doesn't say, oh, let me go and see if I can just cancel this wish. No, he says, hey, can I alter my wish just a little bit? Because he still wants to be with Nikki, but he wants to have control of the situation. He wants to have control of what she's doing. And he doesn't actually care if Nikki really does like him back. He just wants to be with her at any cost. It's not only horrifying what Nikki is becoming and what she does to Bear because of the wish, but the actual situation itself is horrifying. And I think this is why Obsession is so effective at building that tension throughout. Now, Barker's direction is excellent here. I think he does a really good job of framing up scenes. When Bear is sort of off screen talking to someone else and we can see Nikki kind of lurking in the background, and we can tell that she is going to come up or pop out at some point. And one scene that I really do want to talk about is the last one we get with Sarah. The epitome of why Obsession works as a film. Because we know the stakes of what's happening with Nikki. Bear knows the stakes of what's happening with Nikki, knowing that if he leaves the house, that he is not only putting himself at danger, but he's also putting Sarah at danger, and he decides to go anyway. I love the scene because Barker plays it as this sort of like nice, Sarah's finally revealing her intentions, and we know that Nikki is going to show up. We know that she's going to be there at any moment, but we forget about it, at least I did, for just a brief moment. And one of the most brutal kills in that movie happens, and it is just absolutely horrifying, and it is just 100 miles an hour from there. Indy Navarrete gives a world-class performance. I think she should be nominated for one of the best performances we're going to see all year. It's one of the best ones I've ever seen in a horror movie. Let me know what you think. Have you seen Obsession? Do you plan to go see it? What did you think of Indy's performance? Let me know.